Good morning Year 5, it is Wednesday's spelling lesson where we are going to be looking at applying our new spelling rule into different activities. Please remember to log on to Spelling Shed because today I will be looking at announcing any particular individual children that stand out, and remember I do the leaderboards for the Year 5 classes on a Friday. So let's get on with our Wednesday's lesson.
Can you remember our spelling focus for this week? I'm going to read the spelling words and see if you can figure it out. Referring, preferred, transferring, reference, referee, preference, transference, difference, and inference. Can you write down what our spelling focus for this week is? Pause the video and write it down. Did you get it? Yes, well done. It's a suffix, adding a suffix or an ending to a root word that ends in fer, F-E-R. Now remember, we spoke about earlier this week that we double the R and then add the suffix if the fer is pronounced strongly, emphasised in the new word. So for example, referring. So that has double R. Whereas when I say transference, I don't say transference. And that's why transference over here has only got one R. Okay, let's see what our lesson's got for us today. Now, before we get started, I would like you to warm our brains up and we're going to practice our spellings. So, I would like you to write some silly sentences with your spelling words. So, get a pen, a pencil and a piece of paper. Pause the video whilst you go and collect your things. And I will put the spelling words on the board for you to do. So, here are your spelling words. Red, green and blue. You're writing silly sentences, if you can think of them, about each word. So have a go at that for me. Okay, now your handwriting focus is two of your spelling words, and the first one is transferring. Now, if you look at the screen, you can see that my F is both an ascender and a descender. It's significantly bigger than our other letters, and our T is a teenager, so it doesn't quite touch the top because it's not fully grown. So we have transferring, and then I would like 2 lines of that. And then after that, I would like 2 lines of the word reference. Again, you can see that you have an ascender and a descender of an F. And we, in both of these words, have our suffixes after. Now, the suffix in the first one is ing, and the suffix in the second one is ence. So pause the video now and do 2 lines of each of those handwriting words for me. Now, I've got a game for you to play. Now, you can either play this with an adult or a sibling, or if you're in school, you can find yourself a partner. Now, noughts and crosses. Now, what you have to do is choose one spelling word each. Now, I've just used an example here. These aren't our spelling words, but this is an example. So, the other player who was playing against me chose their spelling word, and their one word was treasure. So instead of putting an X, they put treasure. And I put measure because that was the one spelling word that I had. So noughts and crosses. So we had 3 in a row, which meant that they won. Instead of the noughts and crosses, it's actually spelling words. So just that one spelling word. So it might be that you choose the word referring. And so you would write maybe referring in this box here. And then your partner might have a referee as their next word. So they would write that there. And then you would find where you could put referring next to make 3 in a row. You might even want 4 in a row. So who can get 3 in a row first? Change the word every time you play a new game. So if you had referee, next time you could have transference or inference. Pause the video now and have a go at this. Now, a really big shout out to these children. Now, Katie Bow in 5P, you have been a shout out for 2 times in a row now, 2 weeks in a row, so you should be really proud of yourself. So these are children that I've taken from the leaderboard of the whole school. Now, that is quite an achievement. So we've got Katie Bow in 5P at number 3 in the whole school. Oliver H in 5P, number 11, Bryn in 5W, and AJ in 5E. So I'm going to go ahead and award you guys a dojo point. Okay, Katie Bow, 1 dojo point for enjoyment. And Oliver, also 1 dojo point for enjoyment. Keep up the hard work, it's absolutely fantastic. We also had Bryn in 5W. Bryn, enjoyment, superstar, well done. And then we had AJ in my class. Well done, AJ, really proud of you. Proud of all of you. You have all worked really hard and I can see that you're really enjoying practicing your spellings on Spelling Shed, so keep it up. Another reminder that your spelling test is Friday the 22nd of January. I will be reading out the year band leaderboard on Friday and dojos will go to everyone who is in the winning class. Again, I'd love to see a different class winning this week. We would love to see your work as well, so please send that in to the Year 5 email address, year5@frenchprimary.worcester.uk. Happy spelling!
Well done, you have completed Wednesday's spelling lesson. Please send anything that you're really proud of, any work, any handwriting, into the Year 5 email address because I would love to see it. Bye Year 5.